Hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Merry Christmas. Ooh. This is actually my favorite time of the year. However, I hate the cold, and where I live, it's obviously cold this time of year. Okay, I am living in Alberta, known to have some of the coldest weather around. I never realized, until I moved here, that Canada was so cold. I get it now. That's why I want to move to the States. It's nice and warm there. Um, Love this time of year, even though I'm pretty much always by myself or maybe with roommates. Don't usually have family around. So in the last probably 10 years, I think I've spent 2 Christmases with family. So I'm quite used to being alone, but I do have my little pupper with me, so I don't feel so alone. Okay, guys, so today what I would like to talk about with y'all is MLMs. Super controversial. A lot of people have had negative experiences with the MLM industry. And if you don't know what that is, it's multi-level marketing. So basically what that means is, well, you are building a business based on a pyramid structure. But one thing I want to say right now is that everything has a pyramid structure. Correct me if I'm wrong, but every job that you ever have, you have the bottom of the barrel people. So we go employees. Let's do like McDonald's, for example. You just have your regular employees, you have your crew trainers, you have your, what are they called? I can't remember. There's another level, and then there's like supervisors, managers, and then there's way up the corporate ladder. Okay, any job I've ever been in, you have your regular employees, then you have, your next level of management, so maybe supervisors, assistant managers, goes all the way up to your CEOs and everything, right? So there's always a pyramid structure, and the bottom makes the least and the top makes the most. It's always like that. The only difference with these types of companies is you are not having to bring people in order to climb that ladder and make more money. So I see how people kind of have the argument of that, where they think that the person at the top is all making all the money because you've brought these people in. But you just have to remember that everything has a pyramid structure. It's just not a good way to put it. You also have to remember almost everything now has rewards for recruiting. Why? Because word of mouth is actually the best form of advertisement. Almost every company is aware of that now. That's why you see so many referral programs. I literally have one at my gym. When I make referrals, I get a bonus for that. So you'll see that everywhere. It's not just in multi-level marketing. You're going to see a ton of companies. You'll see like Avon, Amway, World Ventures, Yoni, I think it's called. Yoneek, sorry. Basically Rainbow. What else? There's so many of them now. What's that water? Kangen water. There's literally so many companies out there now. They're extremely popular. Why? Because a lot of people are chasing that lifestyle. They want to work from home. They don't want to work a traditional 9-to-5 job. They want more freedom and control of their life, and they want something where they don't necessarily have to go to school or have training. They can just climb the ladder by having a really good work ethic. Why MLMs have a really bad name, in my opinion, and I'm just saying, this is my opinion. Everything I say is my opinion. There's really no yes, it's a fact, and no, it's not a fact. So coming from someone who has a lot of experience with doing many types of jobs, I mean, I've done supervising call center. I've been just a regular employee in a call center. I've worked at McDonald's. I've done childcare. I've been assistant manager at Claire's. I've done janitorial. I have literally folded coveralls. I've been a welder. I've been a quality control inspector. I've done laboring. I've just done so many jobs. And then I've done, for network marketing, I've done a company called Trinont. I've done World Ventures. I've done iMarkets Live. I currently do CashFX. I've done Avoria Prime. So when I tell you I've had quite a bit of experience, I have. And then I'm just very familiar with the other companies that are out there. And let me tell you, there's a lot. And personally, I will kind of tell you my experience with them. But basically, I feel the biggest reason why people struggle and they want to call them like pyramid schemes and try to call them out is honestly because of your own work ethic. If you aren't going hard and you're putting the time and energy you would just like a regular job, and you just expect to get rich quick, like you're not. Period. People sometimes join these and think it's going to be easy and it's going to be a get rich quick scheme, and it's not. You know, there's different ones where you have to sell products. There's different ones. Well, most of them actually you do have to sell products. For me, I do automated trading right now. I don't really have to sell anything, but I have to sign someone up to the automated system. And of course, there's the recruiting aspect. Like you always have to, well, you don't have to recruit, but you usually recruit to make more money, right? So you're getting rewarded for the people that you bring into the company because they don't do advertisements, right? You don't see them on TV wasting money on advertising. Okay, they spend that money on you, and you're the one that's supposed to go out there and show this to people. But the biggest thing I noticed when I've done network marketing is people don't like to go talk to other people and put themselves out there, and they're scared of rejection, or they really just don't have that work ethic of grinding where they got to go through all the no's to get to the yes. So personally, in my opinion, I do think it's a lot of your own fault if you're not successful. But then there's also other aspect of maybe you just don't have the experience and you don't have proper leaders helping you, because that can be huge. Like if you have great leaders that are teaching you what you need to say and what to do, that's amazing, you'll go far. But if you don't have that and you get brought in on false pretenses, you're going to be left hanging and you're not going to know what to do. The other thing, and I got to take this out right now because this is bugging me. So the other thing is, if you actually get into something and you're so passionate about it, but then you realize like the product or the service isn't what it was supposed to be, yeah, that sucks. If your product and service sucks, that sucks. You're not going to be able to be passionate and keep selling something that you don't even believe in yourself. And then the other thing that's hard is people consider a lot of these things pyramid schemes. So you're constantly fighting that battle. But that's why you have to just go through all the people until you get to the people who understand your vision. Don't waste your time on the people that don't. I know like sometimes people push you away a little bit out of your life when you are doing something like that because they get annoyed, but you just do what you need to do, but don't harass people. If you're going out and harassing people over and over again, like that's going to cause you issues. So there's definitely a right way and a wrong way, and you need proper leaders, and you need to put like the time in to really learn. It took me a while to be good at network marketing, but I'm also a people person, so I don't mind going out there and doing it. I also have a good work ethic, so I don't mind getting up and hustling all day long, even though this is supposed to be like an at-home job where people think like it's just going to be easy, because it's not. Everything takes work. You wouldn't go become a welder and only put what, like 100 hours in and expect to be awesome and know what the heck you're doing? Heck no. Heck no. So I really think people are giving up too soon or just not giving it their all. And as for the recruiting, you know, if most of the money is coming from recruiting, you know, I don't see anything really wrong with that as long as people are happy with the product and service and they're not just like trying to bring people in to make money off of that, and like what they're actually selling isn't really working. Like for an example, when I did Trinont, that fell through. Their product and service didn't even end up being what it was supposed to be, and so you're basically just like bringing people in hopes of it being something that it wasn't. And with what I do now, it's automated trading, so people don't even have to refer to make money. Like the trades themselves produce income, so everybody's going to win no matter what. And then if they're excited and they refer someone, they get a bonus on top of that. So I think that's a really good system. Not all companies are created equal. You really have to filter through and do your research on them. But if you find a good one, roll with it. And it's not that people don't actually become 6-figure, 7-figure earners. People do, absolutely. But it takes a special person to grind that hard to hit that kind of rank, or they just have to be very well connected. Like if you don't know a lot of people to sell a product to, or you can't like recruit them and bring them into the business, like you're not going to do well. So that's always something to keep in mind. Everyone's situation is different. The one thing about these companies is, a lot of people get approached and they're in a place where they want to make a change, but they're just uneducated, and the person that's showing them sometimes is actually more after just like the sell or the recruitment, rather than like actually trying to help people. So you do have to be careful. And then there is people who literally lie about how much they make. I can't stand that. I can't stand that at all. Personally, I do not lie. I am honest about all my results, but that is something you have to be careful of. And then you do have to just be careful of like some scams, but too many companies are getting called a scam just because people didn't have success with it, and it's not actually a scam. So I do feel for the people who maybe got into like Younique or Avon and they get a garage full of all these products and they can't move them because they actually have to pay for all that product first. Or maybe you're paying like a sign up fee, but you haven't waived your fee, or you can't find anyone to sign up. So every month it's costing you money, but you're not really having success with it. But what I say is, if you want to do network marketing, it's not illegal. A true pyramid scam is, I don't know if you guys have heard of the cloud. Okay, the cloud is a true pyramid scheme where people are bringing more money in hopes of making more money. There's no product, no service. Eventually somebody at the bottom is going to get screwed because they can't bring anyone in, and that's the only way that you can make money. Okay, that's a true scam. So what I want you to be conscious of is doing the research on the one that you're interested in, making sure you're passionate about it, because you're going to put in long hours. And passive income is 100% possible, but to get passive income, you really got to hustle. You have to hustle really hard before that passive income becomes passive. And a lot of companies promise you that you have a passive income when it's actually not. You still have to work for it. Like if you're still team building, it's not quite a passive income yet. A true passive income is where you literally are just sitting there and you don't have to do anything, and that money's still rolling in. So for example, with the automated trading I do, that is true passive income, because that money, you make your investment and it just keeps rolling in. I'm not doing anything. It's actually software bringing me that money over and over and over again. Or when you have a team built and they're building for you, and that money just keeps rolling and rolling and rolling in. But if you have a team, you're usually still on calls, so you're never like 100% walking away from it. I honestly feel like with all my experience, the one thing that I found is like true passive income has been the automated trading, because I can just sit back and let it do its thing. I really haven't found too much of anything else. But yeah, so what people say, like run away from MLMs, I get it. A lot of people have had bad experiences. Even I have had bad experiences where I was brought into a trading company that told you, oh, you just have to take signals and you're literally gonna get rich and that's it. When really the signals weren't that great. I ended up losing money and I actually had to learn how to trade. They had an academy, we were supposed to learn how to trade, but what I'm saying is the person that brought me in wasn't transparent with me, or the person who brought them in wasn't transparent, and that can really ruin your credibility. So you really need to be careful with that. As is anything in life, you need to be careful. As in anything in life, you can spend a bunch of money and not make money. Any business, I mean, a startup cost for business that isn't network marketing is going to cost like fucking thousands. Could be hundreds of thousands of dollars, and if that shit fails, you're going bankrupt, buddy. You're going bankrupt. So if this business fails, honestly, in comparison, you're not losing as much money. That's just what it is. It's not as much money, but maybe, either way, your mental health is really going to struggle. So when I say, if you're going to do a network marketing company, you need to make sure it is something that you love, that you are passionate about, that you really studied and researched the company, whether it's going to be around long term, because it would really, really suck to invest a lot of time into a company, hit ranks, say you're making 50 grand a month, company falls through, it's gone. Everything you work for is gone. It's not like a regular job where, 5 years of welding, you're going to be a bomb welder with tons of experience. It's not the same. That's always going to be there. This isn't. But also keep in mind that nothing is guaranteed in life. That welding job could be gone too. Like, look at all the stuff that's going on in the world right now in the oil field. Like, there isn't much money and the jobs are scarce, and those people are looking for other jobs right now. And I've even been one of them. So I know this. I'm speaking from experience. So I've done things like this automated trading and investing and multiple streams of income to make sure that I always have something on the go, because you never know when something's going to fall through. At any time, any place, your job, your career, whatever you're doing could be gone just like that. So multiple streams of income, always do your research, always be growing, don't put all your eggs in one basket. When it comes to MLM, be cautious, do your research, but no, they are not scams. Yes, you can be a six-figure earner if you want, but don't expect it to be a breeze. Some of these people tell you it's going to be basically a breeze when you come in. Just know that it's not, and maybe that's a part of their tactic or whatever. Literally the only thing I've seen that's ever been so easy is automated trading, because it's software doing the work for you and you make money that way. You don't actually have to refer to make money. So that is, honest to God, the only way that I've seen easy money come. That's the only way. Maybe there's other ways, but usually no, you actually have to work for your money no matter what you're doing. And there's no right or wrong answer, but just do your research, be passionate about what you do no matter what it is, and I'm sure you will be just fine. Thank you for tuning in today. You all have a lovely Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye.